invested in me. Light search for opportunities.
My name is Jordan Moss, and I'm the Rhetorician. So I manage a self-serve car wash business in town. We got locations in the area, and it's a great job. Like, I wake up early in the morning, do my cleanups, make sure everything's good, and then I'm on call for about the rest of the day until about 5 o'clock. So I can always go out and get a good workout in or go hiking, as long as I just got the phone on me and I can get back to where I need to get back to. All right. It's a little dirty up here, definitely. Yeah. My parents ran a tight shift, man. Yeah. It was a good life though, just because like it showed me just like my parents were working their asses off, just because they started before I was born. We were on welfare, and they like worked themselves off welfare, and then just slowly started moving up, and just showed us to just like really like take accountability for your actions. And my older brothers and sisters were big into hip hop. I remember my sister's first album, or not her first album, this album I took from her that made it my first album, was The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. That and had Late Registration of Kanye. Those were like first two albums. I've only been rapping for it's only been about 2 years now. I just used to just write poetry to myself, and then slowly just like flip that to just like writing songs and everything. It's called Native Tongue Meets the New Wave. And the whole like native tongue comes from like this old 90s term from like, it was the Tribe, Queen Latifah, De La Soul, Jungle Brothers. They were all just like on this like Afrocentric style like vibe. And it was different for the time, because if you were black, whatever the media portrays, that's like the only image like that's getting fed to like the people. And like they just come out and just like are on this different kind of vibe, and like you're just seeing a whole different side of blackness, and it's just like, it's like so key.
But they don't educate with the handouts. Coda Hammurabi, the flow slice your wrist, stole a purse from Connie. Clyde looking for Barney, drop the metaphor, grab an oar, smack a grenade to the devil's door. You know what time it is. Yeah, hey, I said it's all about the come up, y'all. All about the come up, y'all. You know what time it is. Hey, I said it's all about the come up, y'all. Yeah, come up season. Yeah, I'm dreaming big till the picture bigger than me. Captions, running out of energy. 350 hot breaks. E. Smith storming 9-8. Hip hop got me buzzing.
Yeah, some of the problems just because I'm so small, it's just word of mouth. It's basically just who I know. I mean, I'll run ads here and there to try to get that, but it's just like, who can I get in front of so they can meet me, so they can like see that part of myself and like listen to it.
I used to hang out with some people called their Space Face Collective, and I did a couple shows with them, and they seem to be kind of the central hub for hip hop within Bellingham. And through there, they're like, oh yeah, have you heard about this guy, the Rhetorician? He's an amazing rapper. I look him up on SoundCloud and I listen to his projects, and I agree with whoever said that, because he's phenomenal. And I'm like, I gotta work with this guy somehow. So I literally just shoot him a message on SoundCloud being like, hey, here is a giant folder of some beats that I've made. Feel free to use them. Even more, I would love to link up with you sometime and work. And I don't know if you guys know this about SoundCloud, but if you message someone on there, there's a good chance they're not going to see it. And there's another chance that they're not going to respond whatsoever. But Jordan, being the very positive person that he is, he responded, and we met up with each other. And I think the first time we met up, we actually made a song together. And it was great. So I've been DJing for about, I don't know, like 6 or 7 years, maybe longer than that, out in Seattle. And I used to play a lot of electronic music. But when I started producing more hip hop and playing out more hip hop, the scene in Bellingham is a lot more minuscule than you would think. Like, I would go out to play some shows and either a lot of people wouldn't show up or the people there wouldn't be interested in like hearing what we were playing, which would be like, I don't know, beat tape kind of stuff. So yeah, just finding the audience out here and then hooking up with the right people was a huge challenge at first.
So those two definitely relate. The two are just like balancing finances and just like that is an obstacle just because you're like spending money, and then you realize like, oh man, like you're not seeing any return, but you don't really see the return from what I hear until like later down the road. You're gonna start reaping benefits. So right now I'm just like throwing seeds down and I don't know, something's gotta fucking grow at some point, you know?
How long have I known Jordan? I'd say, at least 6 months now. I actually reached out to him at first. And that was for our song, The Sessions, that was released on his first album, his new album, right now. And I mean, yeah, it was like instant, like we just clicked from the moment that we met. It was like a 2-hour recording session. You're gonna get a lot of no's at first, I would say. I've gotten 1,000 times more no's than I've gotten a yes when it comes to doing a show or helping book something or being able to give a consultation session. But it's that one yes that can really change your life. And I would just say that my advice to anybody in the Bellingham scene is like, you'll never know what door is going to open. So always have your door open and others will walk through, because that's Jordan and I's relationship. It really is like, I kept my door open and I just knocked on his door and he had the willingness to respond, and we've made great music since. So that's how connections last.
My advice for anybody trying to make it in the music industry, do it for the love, because the love is what matters at the end of the day. People see you love it and they just want to gravitate towards it, because we all just gravitate towards love.
Vision quest like Ash Ketchum. Ranger in the high grass, about to catch Pidgey-Eye. Tornado kicks, switch kick the cinder block. Set an example, unify the flock. Pain in their eyes, while the soul screams neglection. The more leaders, the system will fall from exceptions. Put your head down and grind it out. Looking for hip hop, I'm trying to find the whereabouts. Mumbled slander, you better air it out. Retirement, mama told me that was the fairest route, but they don't educate with the handouts. Coda Hammurabi, the flow slice your wrist, stole the purse from Connie. Clyde looking for Bonnie, drop the metaphor, grab an oar, smack the grenade to the devil's door. You know what time it is. Come up, hey, yo, you know what time it is.